This thumbnail generated over 100,000 views, not once, not twice, but dozens of times. All of that in 7 months. And you won't believe how easy they really are. So here is everything you need to know to recreate this thumbnail one to one. Okay, in the top left corner we can see our first thumbnail we're gonna recreate. This thumbnail generated over 1.1 million views, which is incredible. And the first thing we need is our image, and then we need to cut out from the background our object. I found this one on the Google completely for free, but if you want to use any other, you can. Okay, when we have our object ready, we can focus on adding background. We're gonna do split screen, so on the right side we're gonna use different background, and on the left we're gonna use different background. For example, I'm gonna use for the left side tilted towers. Let's say that this one is okay. Drop it like that. Yeah, it looks good. And on the right side use different image, and now we're gonna crop this, so make it something like that. Yeah, it looks perfect. Make our image bigger, or okay, it doesn't fit in this case, so I'm just gonna do something like that. Okay, to make this effect, like we can see right here, we're gonna do different field camera rows on each side. So use this tool, split our main image, and then we're gonna apply different camera row filters and different textures to each of them. Okay, to do this effect we need to split our main image as well. So to do that you can just copy this one and apply some field camera row filters, some textures, and then just select this and delete the wrong side. Okay, it's very easy. So just copy this, go to field camera rows, and we're gonna focus on making field camera row for the left side right now. So I'm just gonna increase contrast, lights, shadows, whites, and reduce black. I'm gonna make it less saturated and less vibrant. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna add a lot of texture. Yeah, fantastic. And add some curves. It looks great. It looks very great. For the left side, also add some texture. I think dirt texture should be okay. Okay, I just done left side filters. I added some textures, levels, curves, brightness and contrast, some dust particles from my PSD files. I just copied this, some cracked wall textures, and this I don't know how to call this, maybe fog effect, to make like a bit grayish vibe to this. Now we can now apply this on the background as well to fit this, just like that. Remember to fit the textures. This texture we can actually delete, and this make, yeah, it's perfect. Of course you're gonna have this PSD file in the description, so you can just copy all my filters I made. Let's call this layer, this group, as a BG background, and let's call this one as a left side render. And now we're gonna focus on right side, but we have to delete this Fortnite logo in the right corner. I just saw this. Okay, perfect. Now use right side render, go to field camera row, and make the same settings as I do. Increase contrast, lights, whites, shadows, and maybe even blacks this time. Make saturations, make it more saturated and more vibrant, and try to do something like that. Tint for 9 and temperature for 3. Okay, cool. Now we can play in the color correction, color grading, change shadows to blue, mid-tones to maybe something like purple, something like that. Actually, I'm gonna just use black, I mean white, or something like that. Yeah, it looks cool. Okay, I like it. Now for this side, I'm gonna apply inner shadow, maybe on the overlay. Yeah, on the overlay looks cool. And now inner glow, do the same settings. To the edge. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. It looks cool. Go into effects, color balance, and try to make it like purple vibe, blue vibe, like the background. Yeah, perfect, man, perfect. Okay, now with brush tool, set the white color, paint something like that. Yeah, on the overlay. Now another layer, but this one we're not gonna change this, we're gonna keep it on the normal. Okay, and now you can use balance color on the background as well. Yeah, it looks fantastic. And actually, for the background and for the render, it's all. Now we're gonna add this text. It's Daisy's thing on the thumbnail probably. 2011. Use any font you want. I'm gonna use Burbank because it's probably the best font for Fortnite thumbnails. You can drop this below our render layer. Add stroke, set it to black, maybe something like 6. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Now inner shadow, black, normal, something like this. Normal shadow, normal. Yeah, and just like that. And maybe we can change color a bit and set it to maybe more grayish. Something like this. Yeah, it looks perfect. Now just copy this and write 2024 here. Okay, now it's almost done. We just need to copy every single layer, make it as a one, so pre-compose it, call this thumbnail, copy this, Ctrl plus J. Now go into full camera raw filters and make final touches like me. So I'm gonna increase contrast, white shadows. I'm gonna make blacks a little bit less, more saturated and more vibrant. Cool. Add some texture, and I think it's done. Very simple thumbnail, very easy to make, and it looks fantastic and it's very eye-catchy. Just look at this, it looks perfect. Okay, the second thumbnail we're gonna recreate is this one. What happened to Booga? This style is very common and it's going viral on almost every video. To make this, you're gonna need any photo of anyone. I'm gonna use photo of clicks from his YouTube thumbnail. So first thing, we need to cut out our object. Okay, now I'm gonna show you very cool trick to cut out hairs from the background. Just use this tool and just paint with the brush or whatever it is on our hair. It will automatically delete background from areas, and look how better it is. Just take a look, just play with it, and yeah, it looks fantastic right now. Make it a little bit bigger, maybe something like that. Okay, now we don't need to do any full camera raw filters or anything because this image from actual thumbnail, so we can focus on adding our background. In this case, it's paper texture. Okay, when you have our background ready, drop it below our photo. And now for this tweet effect, just go on any websites that provides fake Twitter generator, fake Twitter post generator. Boom. Okay. Tweet. Light username clicks. The same clicks. Okay. And let's write I quit. I am quitting. Generate image. Done. Drop it right here. Okay. When you have our post ready, just cut out the background, delete profile picture, and we're gonna add it on our own. Make circle, change stroke to none and fill to any color. Drop our image over the ellipse tool. Click Alt and click right here. It's gonna make clipping mask. Select both layers and now make it smaller. Okay, and now to make highlight effect, just use shape tool. Again, stroke to none and color. I'm gonna use yellow because it looks the best in my opinion. And now when we have ready this, just set it, blending mode to multiply and do something like this. Now to make it even more eye-catchy, use brush tool, set black color and make some kind of vignette. Make opacity like around 25, yeah, it looks good, and drop it below our render.